Texas Rangers versus Athletics. The 2025 Major League Baseball season goes on Saturday, August 30th, with the Texas Rangers taking on the Athletics in the AL West showdown at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, California. It's the second of a three-game set at Sutter Health Park, and Friday's opener has been excluded from this preview. On Sunday, the Rangers and the Athletics will close down their 13-game regular season series, and the teams split their first 10 encounters in 2025. The Texas Rangers have won 5 of their previous 6 games overall. After finishing the last week with a 3-game sweep over the Cleveland Guardians, the Rangers took 2 out of 3 against the Los Angeles Angels. Last Wednesday, the Rangers dismantled the Angels 20-3. Jock Pederson, Adolis Garcia, and Kyle Higashioka each hit a 3-run homer, while Corey Seager slugged a 2-run dinger. Seager exited with an injury and will miss some time with appendicitis, which is a massive blow for the Rangers, who were 4.5 games behind the bottom wild card in the American League on Friday morning. Merrill Kelly is projected to take the mound at Sutter Health Park on Saturday night. The 36-year-old right-hander carries a 10-7 record with a 3.20 ERA and 1.05 WHIP in 27 starts, 157.2 innings pitched between Arizona and Texas in 2025. Texas acquired Kelly at the trade deadline. Kelly has gone 1-1 with a 3.10 ERA in 5 starts, 29 innings pitched with the Rangers. Last Sunday, Kelly fired 7 scoreless innings in a 5-0 blanking of the Guardians. He fanned 8 while allowing just 4 hits and 2 walks. The Athletics were 9.5 games behind the final wild card spot in the American League on Friday morning. They will almost certainly miss the playoffs, but the A's are trying their best to win every game. Over their last 12 outings, the Athletics have gone 9-3, and they were looking for their 4th straight victory in the opening game of this series. The A's started this week with an impressive 3-game series sweep against the Detroit Tigers. After an 8-3 win in the opener and a 7-6 extra inning victory in the middle game, the Athletics blanked the Tigers 7-0 in the closer. At the time of writing, it was unknown who would get the starting call for the Athletics on Saturday night. Their rotation has some serious injury problems. Luis Severino, Jacob Lopez, Gunnar Hoagland, and Jack Perkins are all on the IL, leaving the team thin and forcing them to rely on inexperienced arms or bullpen-heavy approaches. This uncertainty makes the pitching matchup unpredictable and gives the Rangers an even bigger opportunity to take advantage offensively, especially if the Athletics cannot settle into a consistent starter for the contest. Keep tracking the news, but the Athletics will probably have to opt for a bullpen day on Saturday. Their pen has thrown 37.2 innings over the last 10 days while posting a shiny 1.43 ERA, 0.96 WHIP, and a .182 batting average against. Even with those impressive numbers, relying on the bullpen for extended work can be risky, as fatigue may set in and lead to mistakes late in the game. This gives the Rangers a chance to keep their offensive surge and exploit the A's bullpen lapses. I noted how good the Athletics bullpen has been over the last 10 days. However, pitching the entire game is a completely different challenge, and I expect the Rangers to extend their strong run of form at the plate. Their hitters have been more patient, aggressive in the zone, and capable of driving the ball to all fields, which should allow them to capitalize on any mistakes and maintain consistent pressure throughout the game, potentially turning this matchup into a high-scoring affair despite the A's bullpen success. The Rangers' offense has struggled for most of the season. However, over the last 10 days, the Rangers have recorded a sturdy 2.84/3, 5.8/503, triple slash, and a 140 WRC plus in 344 plate appearances. This recent surge suggests the lineup may finally be finding its rhythm, with improved plate discipline, timely hitting, and increased power output. If they can maintain this level of production, Texas could turn around its offensive struggles and become a more consistent threat in upcoming games, especially against weaker pitching matchups. The Athletics have accounted for a .733 OPS and 98 WRC+ in the past 10 days. Just 3 guys from this A's team have seen Merrill Kelly before, combining for 0 hits and 5 strikeouts in 9 at-bats. That lack of familiarity with Kelly could play a major role, as his ability to mix pitches and change speeds makes him especially tough on hitters seeing him for the first time. If the rest of the lineup struggles to adjust quickly, Arizona's starter could dominate early and limit Oakland's scoring opportunities throughout the game. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Texas Rangers ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Boston Red Sox. The Pirates continue their series in Boston against the surging Red Sox on Saturday. The Pirates continue another disappointing season, set to finish in last place in the NL Central Division. The resurgent Red Sox are hot on the heels of the Blue Jays in the AL East Division and firmly entrenched in a wild-card spot. The pitching matchup for Game 2 will feature Pirates righty Johan Oviedo, 1-0, 3.60, going up against the Red Sox Dustin May, 7-10, 380, 4.79. The Pittsburgh Pirates arrived in Boston on Friday night, winners of 3 of their last 5 games. They are lined up to finish in last place in the NL Central Division, but have shown signs of life thanks to a promising starting pitching rotation. The Pirates split a 4-game series in St. Louis this week, missing out on a series win thanks to a 4-1 loss on Thursday. The Pirates scored a solo run in the first inning thanks to a Tommy Pham long ball, but were silenced the rest of the way. Starter Braxton Ashcraft pitched well, allowing just 1 run in 5.2 innings of work. The Pirates have 76 losses on the season, heading into action on Friday night. They come into this series with a record of 17-17 in interleague play. They'll go with righty Johan Oviedo in Game 2 of the series against the Bo Sox at Fenway. Oviedo has made 3 starts since coming off the IL and has a record of 1-0. In fact, the win was the righty's first in nearly 2 full seasons. He has allowed 7 hits in 10 innings of work thus far and given up 1 home run. Oviedo has an ERA of 3.60 and a WHIP of 1.20. He struck out 14 and walked 5 in his 3 outings. The Pirates have won 2 of Oviedo's 3 starts this season. The summer is winding down, but the Boston Red Sox are heating up. The Sox return home after a dominant road trip through New York and Baltimore. The Sox took 3 of 4 games from the Yankees over the weekend before topping that by taking all 4 games over the Orioles in Baltimore. The series concluded with a 3-2 Red Sox win on Thursday afternoon. Trevor Story homered, and Romy Gonzalez singled home the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th inning to steal the win for the Red Sox. The Red Sox come into Friday night's game 3.5 games behind the first-place Toronto Blue Jays in the AL East and a season-high 15 games over .500. They'll hand the ball off to trade deadline acquisition Dustin May in Game 2 on Saturday. May is 7-10 on the season in 23 starts, including 10 quality starts. May has allowed 121 hits in 124 innings of work. He has given up 20 home runs on the season, including 4 in his last 2 starts. May has an ERA of 4.79 and a WHIP of 1.38. He has walked 50 batters and struck out 117. Between the Red Sox and Dodgers, May's teams have lost 4 of his last 5 starts. He is 5-4 at home this season with an ERA of 3.24 in 12 home starts between Los Angeles and Boston, showing solid consistency in his home appearances. Fenway Park plays small this time of year in the throes of a warm summer. The Red Sox are hitting a robust 261 at home this season as a team with a 437 slugging percentage. The Red Sox have also gone over the total in 3 of May's 4 starts as a member of the Red Sox. The Pirates do not have one of the better offenses in baseball, but they can produce enough runs to push this one over the number, especially against May, who has given up 20 home runs this year. The Pirates have also gone over the number in 2 of Oviedo's 3 starts, and combined with Fenway's hitter-friendly dimensions, this matchup has strong potential for extra base hits, home runs, and a higher scoring game overall. May has been more effective at home this season, posting a 3.24 ERA in front of the home crowd, and he should benefit from facing a free-swinging Pirates team that can bolster his strikeout total, which stands at 117 heading into Saturday's game. He'll also enjoy the security of a much stronger bullpen behind him compared to the Pirates starter, Oviedo, who is still working his way back into form and has managed to pitch just 5 innings in one of his 3 starts this season. That limited workload will put added strain on Pittsburgh's bullpen and increase the likelihood of late-inning struggles. Offensively, the Red Sox hold a significant advantage, batting .252 as a team with 163 home runs, while the Pirates lag behind with a .233 average and just 98 home runs. With playoff implications in mind, the Red Sox are motivated to capitalize on any pitching and defensive weaknesses, and they are unlikely to miss scoring opportunities against an overmatched opponent. Combined with May's home effectiveness and the bullpen advantage, Boston should be in prime position to control this game from start to finish. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Boston ML. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. New York Yankees versus Chicago White Sox. This is the first series of the season between New York and Chicago. The Yanks are 7-3 in their last 10 meetings with the Southsiders, and the over-under was split 5-5 in those games. New York, 74-60 SU, 63-71 RL, and 64-65 OU, swept Washington in its previous series. The Yankees are 7-3 in their last 10 games. The over was 8-2. New York will start right-hander Cam Schlittler tomorrow against Chicago. In his last outing, the rookie held the Nationals scoreless, allowing 4 hits and 3 walks with 8 strikeouts in a 6-inning win, showing poise well beyond his experience level. The 24-year-old is 2-2 with a 2.76 ERA and 1.30 WHIP in 8 starts, 42.1 IP this year, including 0-1 with a 2.16 ERA and 1.14 WHIP in 3 home starts, 16.2 IP. Schlittler's ability to miss bats and limit hard contact makes him a tough matchup, and if he continues this form, he could keep Chicago's lineup off balance, giving New York a strong chance to control the game from the outset. The Yankees may not be the World Series favorite this season, but they are serious contenders. A season after winning the American League pennant, New York is on the hunt for the whole enchilada, though it won't be easy to pull it off. The Yanks currently trail Toronto by 4 games in the AL East standings, but they have the talent to close the gap. Their lineup boasts a mix of power hitters and consistent contact hitters, while the pitching staff combines experienced veterans with emerging arms, giving New York a balanced roster capable of competing deep into the postseason. With key players staying healthy, the Yankees remain a formidable force in the division. Chicago, 48-86 SU, 77-57 RL, and 62-64 OU, lost 2 of 3 games to Kansas City in its previous series, struggling to generate consistent offense and falling behind early. The White Sox are 4-6 in their last 10 games. The over went 7-3, showing flashes of competitiveness, but continuing to face challenges in both pitching and hitting. Chicago will turn to right-hander Shane Smith tomorrow against New York. In his last start, the 25-year-old was dominant, holding the Royals to just 1 hit and 0 runs over 7 innings in a commanding victory. Smith has been a steady presence for the White Sox this season, compiling a 4-7 record with a 3.87 ERA and 1.23 WHIP across 23 appearances totaling 114.0 innings pitched. At home, he has been even more effective, posting a 3.31 ERA and 1.09 WHIP in 11 outings, spanning 54.1 innings, demonstrating his ability to limit base runners and generate weak contact. With solid command of his pitches and a tendency to induce ground balls in key situations, Smith gives Chicago a reliable option on the mound to keep the game close and give the offense a chance to compete against a tough New York lineup. The White Sox were largely devoid of offensive firepower last season, and little has changed in 2025, as they ranked 26th in runs scored, averaging just over 4 runs per game. Their lineup has struggled to consistently produce, with few hitters posting standout numbers and several key contributors underperforming. The pitching staff, however, has been solid enough to keep the team competitive, with starters providing quality innings and limiting damage in key situations. The bullpen has also shown marked improvement, posting a 4.14 ERA after ranking 28th in the league last year, which has helped Chicago stay in games and preserve leads. This combination of modest offense and improved pitching has allowed the White Sox to compile the second-best record against the run line in MLB this season, demonstrating their ability to keep games close despite offensive limitations and giving bettors reason to have some confidence in the team in select matchups. If Smith manages to keep New York's red-hot lineup in check, the under should be an attractive play. The White Sox average only 4.0 runs per game at home, and while they are facing a fresh arm in rookie Schlittler, the young pitcher has been impressive since debuting. Schlittler has posted a 1.63 ERA and 1.01 WHIP in August, striking out 31 batters over 27.2 innings, while keeping hitters off balance with a mix of fastballs and breaking pitches. In his last 3 starts, he has allowed just 1 total run, demonstrating excellent command and poise on the mound. Since his MLB debut on July 9th, he has yet to allow more than 3 runs in a start, showing remarkable consistency for a rookie. While I don't expect him to dominate every inning, his ability to induce weak contact and limit base runners makes this an ideal spot for the under, particularly in a ballpark where runs are at a premium and the White Sox offense has been inconsistent against left-handed pitching. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is White Sox run line. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box. Baltimore Orioles versus San Francisco Giants. It's an intra-league conference battle on Saturday, August 30. The Orioles are in last place in the American League East Division. They are off of the playoff race pace and need a long run in the final month to make a push. The Giants are 6 games out of a wild card spot as they look to make a late season push. The Orioles are set to start Trevor Rogers, while the Giants have not announced a starting pitcher yet. Baltimore is in last place in the American League East Division, as they are several games out of a playoff spot. It is looking unlikely that Baltimore will make the playoffs, as they also have a 29-37 record on the road. They have lost 7 of their last 8 games coming into Friday night. They are coming off being swept by the Red Sox in 4 games during the midweek. Trevor Rogers gets the start for the Orioles against the Giants. The left-handed pitcher is 7-2 with a 1.40 ERA in 13 games. His last start saw him throw 7 innings against the Astros on August 24. He allowed 5 hits and 1 run in a 3-2 win. The Orioles have won 4 straight games that Rogers has featured in this year. Baltimore is 6-2 when Rogers has started on the road. Rogers has an ERA of 1.89 when he has pitched on the radio in 8 games. The Orioles are hitting .240 this season, which ranks 9th worst in the league. They rank 17th in runs scored, while they also rank 22nd in hits. Baltimore have hit the 13th most home runs too. Baltimore is hitting .227 when they have played on the road and .242 average since the All-Star break. The Orioles have a .219 batting average in August and .232 against the National League. San Francisco is in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They are at least 10 games back of the Dodgers for 1st place in the division. The Giants are also at least 6 games out of a wild card spot, as their back is against the wall with about a month left in the game. The Giants are above .500 when playing at home this year. Coming into Friday's game, the Giants have won 5 straight games. They have also 7 of their last 11 games. The Giants have not listed a starting pitcher for Saturday's game as of Friday night. You can expect a bullpen game with this late of an announcement of starting pitcher. The Giants roster has an ERA of 3.70 this year, which ranks 6th best in the league. They have allowed the 16th fewest hits, while they have also allowed the fewest amount of home runs. San Francisco has an ERA of 3.91 when pitching at home. They have a team ERA of 3.99 in August, too. San Francisco is hitting .233 this season, which ranks 3rd worst in the league. The Giants have scored the 6th fewest runs, while they also rank 21st in home runs hit. They have a .234 batting average during home games this year. They have a 241 thousandths batting average since the All-Star break and 237 thousandths in August. San Francisco has a batting average of 223 against American League clubs. Pitching is expected to steal the show in this Saturday night matchup. The Giants are planning a bullpen game, and while their staff has a 3.99 ERA this month and a 3.91 ERA at home, they still rank 6th in team ERA league-wide, showing they can limit damage even without a traditional starter. Baltimore's lineup has struggled against Major League pitching recently, hitting just .219 in August and .232 against National League teams, which makes them vulnerable to a well-executed pitching plan. Trevor Rogers takes the mound for Baltimore, and he's been dominant on the road with a 1.89 ERA, while his overall 1.40 ERA this season underscores his ability to control games. With the Giants relying on multiple arms and Rogers locking in early, this contest could turn into a low-scoring duel, with both teams needing to manufacture runs carefully while trying to avoid costly mistakes against elite pitching. The Orioles are out of form at the moment, having lost 8 of their last 9 games, yet hope springs from the return of their top pitcher, Trevor Rogers, who gives the team its best chance to win. Rogers has been stellar on the road this season, posting a 1.89 ERA in opposing ballparks and leading the Orioles to a 6-2 record when he starts away from home. The Giants' offense has been inconsistent in the second half of the season, hitting just .241 overall since the All-Star break and a meager .223 against American League teams, suggesting they may struggle against quality pitching. With San Francisco expected to throw a bullpen game, Rogers should be able to take command early and keep the Giants' lineup off balance. The Orioles rank 17th in runs, with enough offense to exploit a shaky bullpen. Rogers should control the game, pointing to a likely road win for Baltimore. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Baltimore Orioles -1.5. Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments box.